A man becomes so obsessed with healthy living that every action in his life is calculated based on calories, heart rate, and steps, making family life miserable. Do you think this is a reasonable explanation? If you find it funny, please like and subscribe. Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving into a topic that might hit closer to home than you think. We read talking about the dark side of wellness culture, when the pursuit of health becomes an unhealthy obsession. We see it everywhere, right? Flawless influencers on social media, promising that the perfect diet, the perfect workout routine, and the perfect supplement stack will lead to a perfect life. It's a seductive message. Who doesn't want to be healthier, stronger, and happier? But here's the thing. There's a fine line between healthy habits and a dangerous fixation. It often starts innocently. Maybe you decide to cut out processed foods, or you start a new fitness program. You feel great. You have more energy, you feel proud of yourself, and people start complimenting you. So you push a little harder. You cut out more food groups, first gluten, then dairy, then all sugars. Your workouts get longer, more intense. You start tracking every single calorie, every gram of protein, every step you take. Soon, your entire day revolves around these rules. A dinner invitation with friends doesn't sound fun. It sounds like a minefield of bad foods. A missed workout fills you with overwhelming guilt and anxiety. You spend hours researching nutrition, convinced you've found the one right way to eat, and judging anyone who doesn't follow it. Your world, which was supposed to be expanding with health and vitality, starts to shrink. It becomes a prison, and the bars are made of kale and quinoa. This extreme focus on clean eating has a name: orthorexia nervosa. While it's not yet an official diagnosis in the same way as anorexia or bulimia, the medical community widely recognizes it as a serious and growing problem. Orthorexia isn't about being thin, though weight loss can be a side effect. It's about a fixation on the quality and purity of food. The person believes that by eating only pure or healthy foods, they can achieve a state of ultimate health and avoid disease. The irony is that this obsession often leads to the exact opposite. When you eliminate entire food groups, you risk serious nutritional deficiencies. You might lack essential fats, vitamins, or minerals, leading to fatigue, hair loss, hormonal imbalances, and even heart problems. The constant stress and anxiety around food also take a massive toll on your mental health. Social isolation becomes a huge issue, as you can no longer share meals or spontaneous moments with loved ones. The joy of food, a fundamental part of human culture and connection, is replaced by fear and rigidity. It's a slippery slope. The wellness industry, for all its good intentions, can pour gasoline on this fire. It profits from our insecurities, selling us detox teas, restrictive diet plans, and the idea that our bodies are constantly in need of fixing. The before and after photos we see online rarely show during the mental anguish, the social isolation, the obsessive thoughts. They sell a destination, but they hide the incredibly painful journey that many people endure to get there, a journey that sometimes has no end. So, how do you know if you or someone you care about has crossed the line from healthy eating to a harmful obsession? Let's talk about some of the red flags. First, there's an escalating obsession with the quality of food, not the quantity. You spend an excessive amount of time, maybe 3 or more hours a day, thinking about, researching, and preparing your perfect meals. Second, you have a rigid black and white set of food rules. Certain foods are good, and others are evil. Eating an evil food causes intense distress, guilt, or even a feeling of being physically unclean, prompting you to detox or restrict even further. Third, your diet severely impacts your quality of life. You avoid social gatherings that involve food. You can't eat at restaurants or at a friend's house because you don't trust how the food is prepared. Your relationships suffer because your focus on food overrides everything else. And finally, your self-worth becomes tied to your diet. You feel virtuous and superior when you stick to your rules, but you feel like a failure if you deviate even slightly. This emotional roller coaster is exhausting and damaging to your self-esteem. If this sounds familiar, please know that you are not alone, and it is not a sign of weakness. It's a sign that your brain's protective instincts have gone into overdrive. Recognizing the problem is the first and most courageous step towards healing. So what does a truly healthy relationship with food and your body look like? It's about balance, not perfection. It's about flexibility, not rigidity. True health is being able to eat a salad because you enjoy it and it makes you feel good, but also being able to eat a piece of birthday cake with your friends without an ounce of guilt. It's about moving your body in ways that feel joyful, not as a punishment for what you ate. It's about listening to your body's cues for hunger, fullness, and satisfaction, a practice known as intuitive eating. Your body is incredibly smart. It knows what it needs. The challenge is to quiet the external noise from diet culture and learn to trust your internal wisdom again. Healing from an obsession with health is a process. It often requires unlearning years of toxic messages about food and bodies. It's about reintroducing fewer foods, step by step, and realizing that they won't harm you. It's about finding value in yourself that has nothing to do with your diet or your weight. Maybe it's your kindness, your creativity, your sense of humor, or your passion for your hobbies. You are so much more than what you eat. If you are struggling with these issues, please reach out for professional help. A therapist specializing in eating disorders, along with a registered dietitian who practices from a non-diet, intuitive eating perspective, can provide you with the tools and support you need to break free. They can help you navigate the complex emotions and challenge the distorted thoughts that are keeping you stuck. It's crucial to remember that recovery is not a straight line. There will be good days and hard days. The goal isn't to never have a negative thought about food or your body again. The goal is to not let those thoughts control your life. The goal is freedom. Freedom to eat what you want, freedom to live without fear, and freedom to connect with the people and experiences that truly matter. This conversation is so important because wellness is not an aesthetic. It's not a moral high ground. True wellness is a holistic state of being that includes your mental, emotional, and social health just as much as your physical health. You can't have one without the others. Let's work towards a culture that promotes genuine, sustainable well-being, not one that repackages old, harmful ideas in a shiny new wellness wrapper. Thank you so much for watching and for engaging with this important topic. If this video resonated with you, please give it a thumbs up and share it with someone who might need to hear this message. And if you're comfortable, share your own experiences or thoughts in the comments below. Let's support each other. Remember to subscribe for more content that challenges the status quo of health and wellness. Take care of your whole self, and I'll see you in the next video.